Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that advocates for personal virtue and resilience, provides valuable insights into human behavior and warns us about certain types of individuals whose actions and attitudes may hinder our own pursuit of inner peace. Here are 7 types of people Stoicism cautions us to be mindful of. 1. The complainer. Stoicism warns against associating too closely with chronic complainers. These individuals focus on what's wrong rather than seeking solutions or accepting what they cannot change. Their negativity can be contagious and detrimental to our own mental well-being. 2. The gossiper. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of controlling our speech and avoiding idle gossip. Engaging with those who habitually speak ill of others not only perpetuates negativity, but also distracts us from our own path of virtue. 3. The impulsive reactor. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our reactions to external events. People who react impulsively without thought or reflection can disrupt our own tranquility. Being around those who constantly succumb to emotional outbursts may hinder our efforts to maintain a calm and composed mindset. 4. The materialistic seeker. Stoicism warns against placing too much value on external possessions or wealth. Individuals driven solely by material pursuits may lead us away from the pursuit of inner virtue and contentment. Stoics advocate for valuing character over material gains. 5. The chronic worrier. Constant worry about the future is discouraged in Stoicism. Those who excessively fret about what might happen can instill unnecessary anxiety. Stoics advise focusing on the present moment and addressing challenges with a rational and calm mind. 6. The ungrateful. Stoicism places a significant emphasis on gratitude. Individuals who are consistently unappreciative and fail to acknowledge the positives in their lives can bring a sense of entitlement and dissatisfaction. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate gratitude for what we have. 7. The control freak. Stoicism teaches acceptance of what is beyond our control. People who incessantly try to control every aspect of their lives and the lives of those around them can create an atmosphere of tension. Stoics caution against becoming entangled in the web of control, as it often leads to frustration and disappointment. While Stoicism encourages compassion and understanding, it also advises us to be selective in our associations. Being aware of these types of individuals can help us navigate relationships and environments that align more closely with the Stoic principles of virtue, resilience, and tranquility. The constantly comparing. Stoicism advises against comparing ourselves to others, as this can breed envy and discontent. Individuals who constantly measure their success or happiness against others may inadvertently lead us down a path of unhealthy competition and dissatisfaction. Stoics encourage focusing on our own progress and virtues rather than external benchmarks. The ego-driven seeker, Stoicism, cautions against excessive pride and ego. People who are driven solely by the desire for recognition and validation can create an environment of competition and self-centeredness. Stoics emphasize humility and the pursuit of virtue for its own sake, rather than for external accolades. The fair weather friend. Stoicism advocates for meaningful and mutually beneficial relationships. Those who are only present during times of success or prosperity, but disappear during challenges, may not contribute to our overall well-being. Stoics value friendships built on trust, support, and shared virtues, warning against shallow connections based on convenience. Understanding these types of individuals through the lens of Stoicism allows us to navigate social dynamics with greater discernment. While Stoicism encourages compassion and empathy, it also emphasizes the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us on our journey toward a virtuous and resilient life. The chronic victim. Stoicism advises against associating with perpetual victims who constantly blame external circumstances for their misfortunes. Such individuals may drain our energy and hinder our own pursuit of resilience. Stoicism encourages taking responsibility for our responses to challenges and maintaining a proactive mindset. The hedonistic pursuer. Stoicism cautions against those solely focused on seeking pleasure and indulgence without regard for virtue. Individuals driven by hedonistic pursuits may lead us away from the Stoic path of moderation and self-discipline. Stoics emphasize finding joy in virtuous actions rather than fleeting pleasures. The opinionated cynic. Stoicism warns against individuals who habitually criticize and reject the positive aspects of life. Constant negativity and cynicism can impact our own outlook and erode our sense of tranquility. Stoicism encourages surrounding ourselves with those who foster a constructive and optimistic environment. The unreflective conformist. Stoicism discourages mindless conformity to societal norms without critical reflection. Individuals who follow the crowd without considering the virtues or consequences may lead us away from the Stoic emphasis on rational decision-making and personal integrity. Stoics advocate for a thoughtful and principled approach to life. In cultivating a Stoic mindset, it becomes essential to be mindful of the company we keep and the influence it has on our own character. By recognizing and navigating these types of individuals, we can align our lives more closely with the Stoic principles of virtue, wisdom, and tranquility. Stoicism challenges us to build resilient and purposeful lives, and being aware of potential distractions or negative influences is a key aspect of this journey. The energy vampire. Stoicism advises against being closely tied to individuals who consistently drain our energy and enthusiasm. Energy vampires are often characterized by constant complaints, pessimism, and a general lack of motivation. Stoicism encourages us to be mindful of the emotional energy we invest in relationships and to prioritize those that contribute positively to our well-being. The indifferent bystander. Stoicism cautions against those who remain indifferent to the suffering or challenges of others. Individuals who lack empathy and compassion may hinder their own growth in virtue. Stoics emphasize the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of cultivating a benevolent and empathetic attitude toward others. The overly competitive. Stoicism discourages excessive competitiveness, especially when it leads to a disregard for ethical principles. Individuals who prioritize winning at any cost may compromise their integrity and influence others to do the same. Stoicism advocates for healthy competition that encourages personal growth and virtuous behavior. By being aware of these types of individuals, Stoicism empowers us to make intentional choices about the company we keep and the impact it has on our own character. The philosophy encourages us to surround ourselves with people who align with our values, fostering an environment conducive to the cultivation of virtue, resilience, and inner peace. In the pursuit of a Stoic way of life, cultivating meaningful relationships that contribute positively to our moral development is paramount. The flatterer. Stoicism cautions against those who offer insincere praise or flattery for personal gain. Individuals who constantly seek to boost their own status or manipulate others through exaggerated compliments may not align with the Stoic emphasis on sincerity and authenticity. Stoics encourage surrounding ourselves with those who value genuine connections and honesty. The impatient seeker. Stoicism warns against impatience and the constant pursuit of instant gratification. Individuals who lack the virtue of patience may lead us away from the Stoic principle of enduring difficulties with resilience and fortitude. Stoicism encourages a measured and deliberate approach to life, recognizing the value of delayed gratification in achieving lasting success and fulfillment. The dogmatic believer. Stoicism discourages blind adherence to rigid beliefs without critical examination. Individuals who are dogmatic and closed-minded may hinder our own intellectual and spiritual growth. Stoics advocate for an open-minded and rational approach, encouraging us to question assumptions, challenge beliefs, and embrace a philosophy grounded in reason. In navigating the complexities of human relationships, Stoicism serves as a guide for choosing companions who contribute positively to our moral and intellectual development. By being mindful of these types of individuals, we can align our social circles with the Stoic principles of wisdom, virtue, and a resilient mindset. Stoicism invites us to cultivate relationships that promote personal growth, understanding, and the pursuit of a meaningful and the self-centered narcissist. Stoicism cautions against individuals who are excessively self-centered and lack empathy for others. Narcissistic individuals who prioritize their own needs and desires without regard for the well-being of those around them may disrupt our pursuit of harmonious and virtuous relationships. Stoics encourage cultivating connections based on mutual respect and consideration for others. The emotional manipulator. Stoicism advises against those who manipulate others through emotional tactics. Individuals who use guilt, fear, or emotional blackmail may compromise their own emotional well-being and hinder the development of a resilient mindset. Stoicism encourages us to maintain emotional autonomy and respond to situations with rationality rather than succumbing to manipulation. The habitual procrastinator. Stoicism warns against associating closely with those who consistently